Hello. Excel sheets are also used to collect assessment data, which are then compiled to generate results. These assessment data are CA1, CA2, CA3 or CA4, and exams. These are totaled to generate grades and positions, which are presented in the results. Before we generate these templates, we must ensure that the student list is up to date. That is, students who are no longer in the school should be removed and new students should be added. I've added 9 new students for this example, and I'm also going to add more subjects for this example. So now we're ready to generate the Excel sheet templates for the assessments. The assessment sheets are generated from the staff profile. Each staff needs to be assigned the subjects they are assigned to teach. So in this example, we're going to be assigning all the subjects to the admin staff profile. This will enable us to generate all the subject templates. This is another way to generate templates, whereby you generate all the templates into one folder and then distribute the templates to each teacher accordingly. So first, before we generate the templates, we need to assign these subjects to the admin staff profile. So to assign subjects, we click on Assign Subjects to Teacher. So if we have multiple staff, we can select them from this list. But as you can see, we only have one staff, which is the default admin staff. So I can select the subjects I want to assign, or I can just click Select All. So in this case, we're going to click Select All, and you can confirm that down below. We can see total subjects 22, assigned subject 22. So we have all the subjects assigned to this staff record. So we click on OK. So we can see we have View Assigned Subjects 22. So if I click on this, I have all the 22 subjects assigned to the admin staff profile. So now we can click on this button and generate these templates all at once. When complete, a confirmation will be displayed. This will contain the location of the templates. So as you can see, this will be in your documents, U3 Tech, templates, and the name of the staff. So in this case, it's Mr. Admin. So click on OK and we locate that folder. So this is my documents, U3 Tech, templates, and this folder. So we have our templates here. So in this example, we're just going to concentrate on importing assessment records for Primary 1 Gold. So let's take a look at one of the assessment sheets. So we can see all the students listed in here, their student reference number. We have spaces for CA1, CA2, CA3, CA4, and exam. So we need to provide all these values, save them, and import it into the system. We need to bear in mind the assessment settings we previously set for primary. Let's take a look at the values we've set. We go to Options, Assessments, and Settings. So click on Primary. So for CA1, it should be 10%, CA2 30%, and exams 60%. No CA3 and no CA4. So back to the assessment sheet. So this should be 10%. So values should be less than 10. Here should be 30, so I can put something like 25, and here is 60, so I can put something like 55. So I'm going to provide values for the rest of the students, and I'm going to make intentional mistakes so that we can see the validation process that goes on when importing these assessment sheets into the system. So here are the values. I've made intentional mistakes on 2 of the records. Here I have 11. The highest for this column is 10, and also for the exams column I have 70 here. The highest for this column is 60. Another validation the system does is to check for new students. For instance, if a new student is added to the system after the templates have been generated, you can simply just provide the name of the student and the values for the assessments, leaving the student reference blank. The system will automatically pick this new record, create the student record, and insert the student's reference number into this cell. So we're going to take a look at how this process works, and you're going to see how this is being done. So here I'm going to add a new student, Melissa Anthony. I'm going to leave this blank. I'm going to put in the values for CA1 as 7, and this as 22, and here I'll put 55, and then we save. We're going to see how the process handles all these exceptions during the import process. I've created assessment sheets for Primary 1 Gold, which I've placed in this completed folder. I've created 5, which we're going to be importing into the system. So we're going to go to Assessments. Let's take a look at the subjects for Primary 1 Gold. So look for Primary 1 Gold, have it here, and we can see all the subjects for primary. These are the extra subjects we created. So we're only going to upload 5 subjects for this example. So to upload the templates, we click on Browse, and these are the 5 template sheets we want to upload. So I'm going to highlight everything and click Open. So this process allows you to import multiple Excel sheets all at once. These will all be processed in parallel. So as you can see, the status is queued and we have 5 subjects. So next we're going to click on Process. So the process is now complete, and as you can see, one of the files has errors, and I believe it's the file that made intentional errors. So let's take a look at these errors by clicking on View Error. So here we have row 4, exam value 70 is invalid. Row 6, CA1 value is invalid. So this is the value we put. Remember, we put 70, we put 11, and student ref is missing. So let's take a look at the file. You can click on View File here, and this will open the Excel file in question. So here we have the file that was imported. This is the file that contains the error. So here the first error says in row 4. So row 4, we have a value of 70 for exam. The value is invalid. And we also have row 6, which is this, CA1, and row 12, which is this. This is the new student we added. So the system has detected that the student ref is empty. So this is what the system has done. It's now offering you an option to create this student. So first of all, let's handle these 2 errors, then we'll get back to this new student. So to clear this error, we simply adjust these values to a valid value. So I'm going to put 9 here, and I'm going to put 60 here. Then click on Save and close the file and re-import. For this last one, so we fixed these 2 errors. So the last one is the missing student reference number. So to fix this, the system has suggested creating this new student record. So I'm just going to click on Create Student Record, and we have the details here. So you can see that it has automatically populated the class for me. It has populated the first name and the last name for me. I can specify the date of birth if I have one, but if I don't, I can leave it and edit it at a later time. And the religion, I can set it here as well. I can update it at a later time. And the gender, so this is the only thing I'm going to change. So I'm going to set this as female and click Create. So what the system will do now is to create this record and insert the missing student ref into the Excel sheet. So once we reprocess these Excel sheets, these errors will be gone. So click on Exit. So I'm going to close down this error message and click on Process. So this will reprocess the file. Great. So all the errors have gone and it has processed successfully, as you can see. Let's take a look at the assessments we've created. Select the class, which is Primary 1 Gold, and then we select the subject we want to view. So these are the subjects we created. So I'm going to select Agric. We have it here. Edit. These are our 10 students. These are the values we've imported, and these are the totals, the grades, and the positions. Let's take a look at another one. Creative Arts. Edit. Here we have our values as well. We have the totals and we have the grades and positions. You can also generate hard copies of the assessment templates. You go to Tools, Generate Templates. Assessment sheet is selected, so you select the class you want to generate the template for. So we're just going to do it for one class, so we'll do it for primary 1 gold, and you can see the number of students in that class. Then click on generate. So this can be printed out and used to collect assessment data. The data collected in here can then be transferred to the Excel sheet and imported into the software.